Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening to you. Welcome to my live stream. Good evening. Keduku Numere. How are you doing? All right, I'm here to talk about occult and mysticism. Occult and mysticism. Hmm? Trying to go live on TikTok. Welcome to my live stream. Mysticism. All right. We are live. We are live. All right. Okay. Greetings, Honey Chisom. Greetings, Rachel Samuel. Good evening to you all. Good evening to you all. All right. I want us to talk about occult and mysticism. People are afraid of words that they do not understand. When we cannot talk about spirituality without talking about the occult, without talking about mysticism, without talking about witchcraft, they are all in the same boat. Ofu ebe ka ha ncha niile si apụta. If only we understand the true meaning. I find it funny when certain people are praying and they're any spirit of any occultic spirit, any mystical power, any occultic power, and people are binding and casting, and you're like, okay, what you're doing itself is a kind of mysticism, witchcraft. When you're chanting, doing something to change a particular situation, doing certain things. Now, let's look at. I also see some people that say, mysticism is not part of our tradition. Mysticism, occult is not part of our tradition. Certain knowledge are not evil. It is our practice, the way we interpret it, what we do with it, the way we apply it. We are the one that gives it shape, whether it is good, whether it's a force for good or a force for evil. I'm sure growing up, a lot of us were watching Berlin. In the time of magic, the destiny of a great kingdom lies on the shoulder of a young boy. His name is. I'm sure a lot of us were busy watching it. And somewhere deep down, a lot of us were rooting for Merlin, even though most of us were Christians then. When I saw that movie the first time, I was a Christian, but I was rooting for Merlin because he was doing something good with his powers. He wasn't abusing it. He wasn't doing anything bad. He was only trying to help with his power. So definitely, when you see that this thing is being used as a force for good, you would want to support. You would want to come in. Now, for people that say mysticism, occultism is not a part of our tradition, is not a part of our this, not a part of our that. First of all, let's look at the word dibia. Dibia. Diabia. This is a union of two words. Yes, let me put my water. I just finished eating and I need to be taking water. This is a union of two words. Okunabo. In Igbo, when you see a priest or a priestess or a native doctor, what we call them is dibia. What is D? D is master. Greetings, Elirate words. D is a master. That is what we call D. So when we say Dinka, master of technology, that is MSc, somebody met a master's. Somebody that has attained that master's in this. When we say Dinta, someone that has masters in hunting. DG, somebody that has masters in planting yams on issues associated with yams. Now, I'm not here to talk about D, but D is actually a master. So when you say Dibia, Diabia, we are talking about a master in mystical knowledge, a master in the occultic knowledge. So when I tell you that all of us, your pastors, your dibias, your SNYs, your SNWKs, they are all occultic people, including me. I'm not excluded. We are all occultic. Your SNYs, they are all occultic. They are all neck deep into mysticism. Some people see certain as they're using candles, telling people to chant this. They say they're into mysticism. What are you doing? They're into mysticism. Give what if you're not into. All these are different aspects of mysticism. So Diabia is a master. Dibia is not a native. Okay, you can say a native doctor because they use their yes. They use herbs to heal. They use different things to heal. Christians, Peace Gabriel. They use different things to heal. So, but that is not the like the real definition of who a Dibia is. Is a master of mystical knowledge, a master of mysticism, a master of the occult. Now, let's look at the word mysticism. It's not our language, but that's the language I'm using to interact with you because that's what we all understand currently. I'm sure as we are on this live video, a Yoruba person is listening to me, an Hausa person is listening to me, an Igbo person is listening to me. Even some people from other countries, a Zimbabwean is listening to me, a Namibian is listening to me, a South African is listening to me. So this is the central language that we can use for now until we can imbibe maybe a central language that we all can hear and understand. It's not about hearing, understanding. People have limited knowledge. When they hear the occult, they think occult is not occult. We are all I'm occultic. What is occult? Occultism. A knowledge that is not common to everybody. A hidden secret. A secret knowledge that is not accessible to everyone. Except an initiate. Even a medical doctor is in an occult. Is an occultic person. Because they have a hidden knowledge that you do not know. When they start with their medical terms, say, what do you figure now? But you find their mind where they use for them, you say their medical jargons. When they start their medical jargons, you don't understand anything. And there are certain things they cannot tell you. Because such knowledge is not for you. It is not meant for your consumption. Rather, a medical doctor will finish interpreting your test results. And they will write scribble one thing, prescription medicine, handwriting you cannot even understand. And you are telling the doctor, I do not understand this. They are telling you, take it to the chemist. Take it to the pharmacist. They will understand what I'm writing. And when you take it there, the pharmacist, oh, they said this one, you should take it for seven times. 2 times in a day, 7 times. For 7 days. But you, not be saying you know sabi read. You know how to read, but you don't know what this doctor wrote. But a pharmacist will see that it is not your field. This is my field. I have occultic knowledge in it that you do not know. It is not known to you. At a point, I was like, these doctors, is it that they go to school where they learn all this, as in ridiculous handwriting? But this ridiculous handwriting, the pharmacists are able to read it. The chemists, they are able to read it. But you and I, we cannot read it. It is not our field. But those who have this knowledge, they already know. Once they write this one, they already know. Once they write X, they already know. Once they write Y, they already know. But you do not know because that knowledge is not for you. Occultic knowledge. This is a knowledge that is not common. That is not easily accessible to just anyone except the initiates. That is occultism. Mysticism revolves around that occult knowledge. So you think occult is all about Obuefio's on man and last burial, where they do whom. That is not just what the occult is all about. That's a wrong application of such knowledge. That's a wrong application of such information that is available to them. It is not the knowledge itself that is evil, but the person using it. It's just like this lighter. I know I can use it to set somebody's house on fire. I have the knowledge. But should I, because I have the knowledge, does it mean I have to go and start setting people's house on fire? The knowledge is not the problem, but the person applying it, putting it to life, bringing it to life, that is the person that is wrong. That is the person that determines, that is evil. The person giving life to that knowledge. Cult is then a group of people belonging the common aim. Cult, your own cult, private, but occult is a knowledge. You want to go? Do you understand? Mysticism is all about maybe a particular way of prayers that is not common to a particular sect, that is absolute to a particular belief or a way of doing things that is not common to everybody. That is mysticism. It also revolves around the occult knowledge. It revolves around that occult knowledge, that mysticism, knowledge of the mystics. Knowledge of the mystics. Now, let me tell you one thing. Every healer, the first thing that a healer learns, now the bad ones, bad things are easy to learn. You see, bad things are very, very easy to learn. That's why when I tell people that the knowledge of good and evil, it lies in all of us. Someone that wants to be evil. There is no Satan anywhere. No devil anywhere that is pushing people to do evil. It is inherent. It is something that is natural in all of us. Or if I know there are some mothers that are watching this video at this point. Confirm this for me. When you have a baby, you have a child, a suckling child. This child is suckling. And at a point, they are sucking normal. The day they decide to bite your nipple, they will bite you and they will look up to see your reaction. They know they've done something they are not supposed to do. They know. At that young age, and they will look at you. Sometimes they will smile. They want to see your reaction. And then you spank him or her a little. And then they adjust. Next time, when they will look at you and they will remember, they will not do it again. If what they are doing, they know. What they are doing, they know. Edit's rights. I made a video on this topic, how to reclaim your destiny, call back your glory. It is on my YouTube channel. Go to my YouTube channel. The link is there in my bio. Click on it. Look for the video there, please. This is not my topic. I've talked about that. So go there and watch the video and help yourself by yourself. It is what you do with that knowledge. You see a baby of 2 years old. You're talking to the baby. The baby is like this. Who taught her that? Bad things, they are very, very easy to learn. A small child, they are talking to the child. Waka, waka, waka. They pick up things that you're wondering who taught. Nobody taught them. Ada akuzi. See, the bad ones, they are very easy to pick up. Nobody needs to teach you. It is something that is natural inside of you. It is something that is natural. Just like when I start to explain to you the mysteries of your Bible. I keep asking people, they Satan, they don't accuse Satan. So I can't pity Satan if really, they exist. I can't pity him. He no do anything. In the book of Genesis, when God told Adam and Eve that when they eat this particular fruit, they are going to die. They are going to die. When they eat the fruits, they are going to die. And they said the serpent, the Satan, now came. And now asked them, did he say you can know which fruits? Did he ask? He did not even know. It's a mind game. It's a mind game. And they said yes. He said, we should not eat the fruits from this particular tree, that when we eat it, we are going to die. And this being told them, no, you're not going to die, you're just going to have knowledge of good and evil. But for them to be even be considering the fruits in the first place, knowledge was already there, just that it wasn't glaring to them. They were looking to eat the fruit of the knowledge and evil. And when they ate the fruit, did they die? No. Rather, they had knowledge of good and evil. Did they get knowledge? So who lied? Between that God and that Satan, who lied? Now, there are certain things an initiate cannot share with you. There is an adage in Igbo that says, na dinta ada akocha ife onuru n'enunku. When I do divination for people, when it concerns death or death of a loved one, I have a way of presenting it. It's just like when you go to do HIV test and maybe the doctor, thank you, Little Africa, a doctor maybe want to tell you that you have HIV. They will want to bring you go do HIV test. Or they tell you come to my office, they don't give you the results direct. No say something done day up. Because they have to find a way to make you comfortable to present it to you. So when I do that kind of consultation, I find a way to make it comfortable so that, but you still understand and get the message that you need to do something about it. Because there's a way you will tell somebody something, the person will just faint or die off on you. Why can't they? Now didn't that cut you off from feel DRT, you feel like you're not comfortable listening to irrelevant things I'm talking about, you can simply leave this live video. There are so many live streams on Facebook you can join. You don't need to bring your idiosyncrasies, again, your idiocy on my post. Get off. Go and practice that elsewhere. Now, there is a reason they say, didn't tada cut you off from Nenonko. Now, when I was living with my guardians as a young girl, when they have all these couples fights, and my uncle is there in his room, and maybe the wife will now send me, or I go and ask him if we should bring his food. I will now go. Maybe I will bring the food to the room. Maybe she already sent me to take the food to the room. Auntie Simbuyegi now say, "Buriya fufum nonsense aniru." You see the way he said it, very rude. I'll carry the food. I'll come back to the madam. I will say, "What's no day?" There's no need for me to say nonsense fufum niru. No need to say that. There's a way you pass certain messages in certain times. Maybe Oko Adigo over, and you just tone it down. But still let the person. I made her understand that this man is not ready to eat this food. He's not eating it, but I didn't go to start adding more fuel to the already burning fire. Now, these are the technicalities of denta ada kochi ho for nenonko. Because sometimes see we get kochi here for you, maybe here, maybe. Now, when I say that, the first thing a healer learns is the bad ones. You will see certain plants. I can run this person mad. I can kill this person. I can cause stroke. I can cause this one. One shot of this, you get this. There are times. There are people. That is how you see some people. They will rush to take that knowledge. That is why Igbo say, "Ofekemarogo mmadago." When an amateur jumps a knowledge that is unusual, people go finish. Small thing, you go say, I go strike you with madness. I go strike you with leprosy. I go strike you with stroke. Small thing. Just because he jammed small knowledge. And let me tell you something. If you're a healer, you're listening to me, you're on this live stream. Let me tell you something. Help me and share this video. If you're a healer and you're on this live stream, spirits, they come and teach you certain things. And then, because you learned that certain things, you now decide to be threatening people up and down with it. They are going to withdraw from you. You are now mature. And you're not mature enough for the kind of, that is just a tip. You're not mature for the kind of knowledge they want to give you. I write certain things on Facebook. I post certain remedies. Because I'm allowed to. The ones I'm not allowed to, you will never see it on Facebook. A man fear. I only tell you what I think you should know. That's why even when you call me asking for certain things, I tell you, go and look for someone that can do it for you. Go and look for someone. Greetings, Stanley Winter. Go and look for someone that is experienced, my phone to do this for you. You must not be me. Go and look for someone. I cannot give you that knowledge. I cannot. Because in your hands, it could be disastrous. In your hands, it can be very, very disastrous. Because you don't know the right application. You don't know when to use it. Abuse of power. Because you see small power, you start abusing it. Everywhere you want to show yourself. That is why certain knowledge are hidden. But only for the initiates. People that have been tested. When you see any native doctor that is online threatening people, I have 200 and something demon. I will say they don't have anything. They are empty. Most spirits don't want to be exposed. Because there are limits. There are limits to things they can do. There are limits to the kind of knowledge they want others to have about them. That is why in Igbo we have something like the masquerade cult. It's only people that are inside within that cult that knows the person under the masquerade, that knows how it was instituted, that knows everything about it. If you are not under that umbrella, you never would really know, except that spirit decides to reveal itself to you. You can never really know. So what am I saying? When you think the world occult, when you think the world mysticism, hey, once you hear, hey, Holy Ghost fire, hey, God forbid. But for you to understand, it's simply a hidden knowledge, a knowledge that is not meant for you. Now, when you have that knowledge, people that have that knowledge, occultism is not evil, mysticism is not evil. What is evil is the people that choose to apply the bad side of it, apply it in a wrong way. That is what is evil, the people using it. I have fire. I know I can light my gas. Thank you, Lyric West. I know I can light my gas to cook and I will eat. I also know I can use it to set somebody's house on fire or set somebody's car on fire. But I'm not doing that because it is not good. So I won't do it. When I decide to do it, the fire is not evil. Now fire the burn the car. Yes, who sets the fire? Me. What is evil? Me, not the fire. The knowledge is not evil. Mysticism is not evil. Occultism is not evil. What is evil is the person. What is good or evil is the person applying it. You're giving it the shape you want it to have. That is what determines what it is. When I have knife, I can decide to use it. I know I can use it to stab somebody to death. I also know I can use it to cut onion to cook. I can use it to cut something, maybe a package to open it up. Then I also know it is dangerous. I can stab someone with it. What is evil is not the knife. What is evil is me that decided I want to use it to stab someone. In the hands of a thief, when you see someone that is not on uniform carrying gun, what is your first reaction? You're scared. Hey, this person might want to shoot somebody. But when you see a police officer, a regulated person, because you know the work of this person is to protect, and they are with gun, you feel relaxed. Hey, thank goodness they are here. Nothing will happen around this place. But we are not talking about Nigeria, where they shoot people like. You feel safe because you know this is in the right hands. This weapon is in the right hands and you feel safe. But when you sit in an ordinary person, you feel threatened. You don't feel safe because you don't know what to expect. In the right hands, it is for protection. In the wrong hands, it is to maim, to kill. Now, you decide what you want to do. That is why I tell people, you do certain things and are telling me it's the devil that pushed you. Hello? Devil no push you anything. You are simply an evil person. Own up. I'm evil. I decided to do this. I had the urge to do it. Own up. Don't say it is the devil. You're the devil that I know. You're the devil that I see. When people should learn to take responsibility for their wrongs and for their rights. And not to blame evil that they blame them. You good. The ability to be good and to be evil is in all of us. Check yourself when you want to do certain things. You have this, it's as if you have these two spirits inside of you struggling to dominate. Two sides of you. Oh, do this, there's gain, I'll gain this. No, don't do this. Hey, this is not good. Hey, think about it, it's not good. Hey, this one, look at. You're discussing. The one you're going to do. It is all in here. Act here out. Anyone you want. Certain people, they do something evil. They will say somebody deceived them. No. Before somebody can be able to deceive you or convince you to do evil, you already have the tendency inside of you to do it. The person only amplified it. Just like when people say, this person was nice until they had money. No, they were never nice. The poverty was hiding the bad character. So the money needed to come for the bad character to jump out. The money needed to show up. Because certain people, when they behave, you wonder, wow. Some people will tell you, oh, their husband was so nice when he was poor. The moment he saw money, he changed. No, he was never nice. Hey, he was not following women when he was poor, when we were still struggling. He only had eyes for me. The moment he had money, and that woman used you. She did not use any to show your husband. Your husband, he did not have money to throw away before. Where they go to wine. So now he has it. So he has different tests. He was managing you before. You were the only one that could stay with him at that point. And that is why evil and good is inherent. As I tell people, do not say I cannot do it until you can fund your frivolities. Do not say I cannot do this until you are able to fund it. Why so? Hey, my wife, when she did not have a job, she was good. The moment she started earning big salary, more than me, she changed. She started being wicked. No, she wasn't good all along. She was only trying to secure her belly. The moment she sees it, that's why I tell people, you see, you can't really judge people until you test them during the time when they have enough to fund whatever kind of lifestyle that they want. That's when you can be able to say, okay, this person has been tested and trusted, and know that now where you got and people are surprised when they come to me begging me to do certain things for them, and I tell them no, I cannot do it. How much do you think you can pay me? I like money, but you cannot influence me. If I say I'm not doing this, I'm not doing it. I didn't mean. Because your money cannot pay for my conscience. Until you can fund that lifestyle, never say never. Until you can fund it, then you see what people really want to do. I remember when I was small, I was drinking colored water where I was. And I was like, hey, when I grow up, I'm going to be drinking only tea. Where is me and the tea now? I don't even remember the tea again. Now I have a bigger fish to fry. I have other things, other dreams, other inspiration, other things I want to do. Until you can. When I was small, when I came from a humble background, let me not say a poor home. So sometimes the meat, we have to betray to divide it. And sometimes when we ask our mom for meat, she will say, I know what. And I will say, when I grow, I'll be eating only meat, only meat, only meat, only meat. Maybe today I'll chop the meat, I'll be tired. I'll even give it away. Do I still like meat? Yes. But is it something that I want to be eating every minute again? No. Is it something I want to be eating every day like I want to be feasting? No. So I can actually chop it and I say I'm tired of it. But this is something that when I was small, I would go and steal from my mother's pot. Thank you, Frank Chidera. Like I said, how did we get to these points? We're talking about occultism and mysticism. The good and evil is in all of us. Ọ dị anyị ncha niile n'ime. Ọ dị onye ọbụla n'ime. It's inherent in you. It's a natural part of you. It is part of your darkness. Are you able to control it? Are you in control of it, or is it in control of you? Are you able to control it? Your frivolity, are you able to control it? And some people can be power drunk. Small thing, Meggy fe. Mechage. I will deal with you. By the time I'm done with you. By the time you are done with me, oh, you all want I will 6 feet. By the time you're done with me, by the time I'm done with you, at the end of the day, I'm 6 feet. What are we talking about? The knowledge of occultism and mysticism is Abia. Abia. Amamife zoro ezo. When people say Chukwu Okike Abiama, you don't even know the meaning of Chukwu. Chukwu, that is this like the universe. A combination, a unification of all the energies. Okike, creation. The energies of creation. Mmo Okike. Abia, Ama. Abia, knowledge. Mystical knowledge. Wisdom. Occultic knowledge, witness, the universe that bears witness to the mysteries, to this knowledge, to the occultism. Greetings, Mercy Ann. You know, people say things, we say things without even knowing the meaning. Now some people say, say why? Moon, Ndibo, we are not doing moon ritual. Ndibo, we are not doing moon ritual. What is moon ritual in our tradition? You people are not all right. Who does moon ritual more than African people? We count. I na go izu n'ọnwa. I na go arọ n'ọnwa. We flow with the moon. The moon, that is why it's called months. First month, second, greetings, Ayodele. First month, second month. We are counting our days with the moon cycle. So the Igbos, if there's anybody that keeps record, we keep record of the full moon, the new moon, or new month. It's your half moon. Full moon, no 2 hours. Ozuo. Then the moon is going, waning moon. So what do we know? So when you talk about moon water is not part of our tradition. It is ignorance that is disturbing you. Because you don't want to learn. You're not even thinking. You cannot even open your mind, your heart to the knowledge to the infinite wisdom and knowledge before you. You can't open your mind to it. What is crystals? It's simply, let's just say it is still, the knowledge is still occultic to you, don't know it. Crystals. And what is this? These are stones. These things you're looking at was dug up from earth. The same way you dig up diamond, you dig up gold. That is the same way you dig up these stones. That's the same way you dig them up. Different kind of stones. I fortify these stones. They have different functions. There are stones that you can wear. It will be controlling your BP, your blood pressure. There are stones you will wear. It will control your heart beats. There are stones you will wear. It will calm your nerves. Someone that is nervous, it will make you calm. There are stones you will wear. It will protect you from harm. All these things is crystals part of our tradition. Go and tell her Johnny to stop producing crystals. Tell her Johnny to stop producing it. I don't have Alexandrite stone or pearl stone. I don't have it. I don't have it. To buy one pearl stone. Hey, it's killing babies. So tell the earth to stop producing it. Since it is not your tradition, who are you to decide what the earth should do? Or what people should use to work with nature? Who are you? Like I said, certain knowledge are hidden. Okay, little Africa. Certain knowledge are hidden. Certain knowledge are hidden. It's not everything. It is not everything. And as I tell people, when you see a dibia post a ritual. Thank you, Rachel Titus. When you see a dibia post a ritual and you tap into it, you're tapping into the spirits that gave him or her that ritual. And you should always, when it works for you, always try to appreciate that source. Let me tell you what is going to happen. When you do it, it works for you. Do it, it works for you. Over time, you do it, it won't work for you anymore. Why? That source will stop serving you because you're not serving them. You're not appreciating them for the work they did. That is what happens. That source will stop serving you. And when you copy posts from a particular dibia, a ritual they posted, to post it as your own, it would likely there is so many, about 98.9999% chance that it's not going to work for those people. Because it is not for you stole it. And there is 99.999% chance that you're going to start having problem. Because you are a thief. You stole somebody's agwo, somebody's infinite wisdom and knowledge, somebody's gifts. You stole it and you're posting it and you're posting. It's intellectual Burundi Surubeke. It's intellectual theft. Plagiarism. You pretend it is your own. You carry it. It's going to work against you. Yamara, if you're doing that, so you will know that you will have issues. Here when so greetings Anastasia and Liz Massiva. Somebody said I need Jesus in my life. Said Jesus loves me. Tell Jesus that I don't like him. Young Ganedo. Your foundation. Check what is really happening in your foundation. Then find out how to disassociate from it. Your best bet is running a check to find out the problem with the foundation and then know if you can disassociate or if you need to solve it. You understand? Then Jesus loves me. Amadioha loves you. Stephen Ido. Ogun loves you. Shango loves you. Ibudu loves you. Ogugu loves you. Idowu. Ngu loves you. Eh? And I know Stephen Idowu. Ekwensu loves you. Eshu loves you. Can you hear me? Stephen Idowu. Iyomigwe loves you. Neyi loves you. Iyenu loves you. Not be only Jesus. You people don't know how to stay on your lane. You will not see me on Ebuko B's posts going there to tell people that Shango loves them, or Amadioha loves them, or Guguane loves them, or is always Christian. They don't know how to maintain their boundaries. Ah, greetings, Dorothy Fase. Good night. Now, these mysteries, how do you know which waters you're from? I'm going to do a video on that. Let me type it so. Oh, I'm not with the other phone. How to know the waters you're from. I'm going to talk about, because everybody's looking for which water am I from, which water am I from. Is it really necessary? We are going to talk about it on another video. So that I don't digress, I don't stray from the topic. And I've done a similar video on that for now. All right, so I guess this is all I have to say about mysticism and occultism for today. I've done a video on this before, but I needed to do that again to brush it up because some people kept on asking about it in other videos. So if you have any question based on mysticism and occultism, don't hesitate to ask the question. Now that I'm still live, it's not when I'm 1 hour after I'm done, you will ask questions. Tomorrow you don't need to answer our questions. I will not answer when I'm off. I don't have strength to be typing. I won't type on WhatsApp, I'm going to type on Facebook. Except I want to do a comprehensive write-up, and I will not do it online. I will stay on my phone after typing, I will paste it and I will post it. So I'm waiting. Greetings, Paul Ede. Akocholo Noelene Anastasia. Happen, what Jesus. Want me to give my life to Christ and he will hold his own. Along to give Jesus. Along to give Jesus is Jidenke. Life will never do me. Life will never do me. Want me to give to someone else where they in there. This small life I'm managing. So I'm waiting. All right, so I'll be done now. Ending this video. So see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Noeline, you chat on WhatsApp.